Hello there. Today, I have a guest from Texas. He's genuine, true blue Texas.
That's right.
So, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So, is this your first time to come to Tokyo?
Yes, yes.
And how do you like it?
It's pretty nice. Everybody's really nice. It's really safe. I don't have to check my back pocket all the time. All my money is there. I feel safe. I can get everywhere I need to fast. The buildings are nice. Everything's really great. It's awesome.
Compare with your state, Lone Star states, not so big. Everything is a bit small. In Texas, everything is huge. The big. Just like your dick.
Yeah. Well, I just have like a slightly above average. But it's big. It's big in some places. I had the biggest one at the bathhouse.
So I know you just visited Osaka before you came to Tokyo. Am I right? So
Well, it started in Tokyo, then went to Osaka.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're going all around the place.
also
I'm so tired every day, and my feet hurt. But then I wake up and I feel good again, and I'm ready to.
as a matter of fact, Osaka is my hometown. So how do you like it? Osaka people, culture, everything.
It's like Houston in Texas, except everyone's nicer than they are in Houston. There's and it doesn't stink. Everyone's nice. There's a lot to do. It's less quiet. There's in Tokyo, there can be a million people around and you don't really hear anything, and then you turn a corner and there's a bunch of tourists and then you hear the sound. It's weird, right? But in Osaka, there's so much more, you hear the sounds of life. People openly enjoying themselves and stuff. A little less buttoned up, but still classy though, because Japan is very classy. Much more classy than Texas in some ways, actually.
And the embodiment of Osaka culture.
Yeah.
Cracking silly jokes every single day, and I'm shallow, pointless, meaningless kind of, son of a bitch. So, how about the Texans? We have a particular image about Texans, old Western movies, always horseback riding, not driving a car. And now you enjoy Tex-Mex or everything.
Very much,
so what's a big difference between the old Western movies and your real life?
Okay, you want to know what's true and what's bullshit, right? Well, I do know how to ride a horse. I learned it as a child. I don't like it though because it hurts my balls.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It was.
I know how to make them jump and things and stuff like that. Yeah. Everyone's got guns. That's true.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's so many guns. You don't even need a permit.
Under the law, it's okay. A-okay. Under the law.
Okay, yeah. You don't even need a permit. You can be crazy and still get one. It's just you can't have it concealed without a permit, but you can have one out and where you can see it with no permit.
Oh.
So everyone's got guns. You never know. You don't want to fuck with anybody because they might blast you.
So, the family has a gun at home. Even rifles or shotgun. At home, do they have?
At home, in
Not
public.
only handgun.
Not only handguns. You could even have an M16.
Really? No joke.
You could have military weapons.
Wow, amazing.
There's some guidelines you have to get a special permit if you want rocket launcher or something, but by and large you can have Uzis and shit, but it's not very regulated. It's kind of weird. We have a lot of gun violence,
But you are proud of that, right?
I'm not proud of the violence, but
No, I'm not talking about such violence or incident. Just gun. Possessing gun.
Oh, well, I don't personally have one. I would not mind having one.
Oh, really?
I was in the Army for 8 years, so I know how to use guns and stuff. But I think that, there should be mental health checks and stuff. But I do like the fact that in America, and especially Texas, that you can have that People won't, mess with you so much, and you can protect your freedoms more if it comes down to it. For your home, your family, and stuff like that.
It's controversial, but gun doesn't kill the people.
Yeah, bullets kill people.
People kill the people.
Yeah, people kill people, yeah, for sure. I mean, you guys don't have any gun violence, right?
Yeah.
Just every now and again on the train, someone will stab some people and shit.
Once a year or zero a year, we have such incident.
What's the last time?
I don't know. I haven't remembered that.
That's good.
So quite rare.
Okay.
But sometimes, the backstabbing kind of, using knife.
Yeah. I heard about stuff like that.
Crazy,
Yeah.
psycho. Of course.
Crazy people are gonna do crazy shit, whether they have a gun, a knife, like a baseball bat, a coffee cup, like, hashi, whatever, like.
Right.
You get your ass.
You can say that again, right? Yeah. Oh, okay. Let's talk about the anime and the manga.
Okay.
Is Japanese manga popular in Texas?
Yeah, very much. It's gaining popularity everywhere in America right now too, because American comics are getting more expensive. I guess the art is getting shittier in a lot of places. More and more people are turning to manga instead of American comics.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So now, but even now, superhero type of movies and comics are popular, right? Amongst the American people.
Well, ironically the movies are making the comics not as good because the fans that are coming in from the movies don't really give a shit about the comics as much.
Really?
Yeah, and so they're making the comics more like the movies and changing how things were to fit for the casual audience, not the ones that used to keep the industry up.
So where can you get comics, comic books? At the grocery store, like
Not
or
anymore.
7-Eleven?
Not anymore.
or
You used to be able to get them at grocery store anywhere, but now you have to go to a specialty shop or like Barnes and Noble
Really?
or whatever. Yeah,
So sad.
it's very sad. And plus, they're going more digital, so they want subscriptions like Marvel Unlimited or DC Universe or whatever.
Do you have particular, character from, American, the comic heroes?
Like my favorite one?
Your favorite comic hero?
Peter Parker, Spider-Man. Yeah, and also there's one called Darkhawk. But not many people know him. And I don't get that much DC, but
Before, I remember
I like the
just
Flash.
Western type of comic books. When I was 20, it was, 50 years ago, I just bought some Western comic books.
Oh, they were better back then.
It's comics, but the Western things, right? But now, you have such things,
like real Western comics.
that like, American, not American Indians fighting with, cowboys or whatever, but the cowboys scenes type of.
Oh, you mean like the different genres, like Western comics,
Yeah.
and romance comics and shit?
Yes.
Not so much anymore. That was I like to read the old ones. Like sometimes I do like to read those. Like you talking about like Jonah Hex, Rawhide Kid, and Two-Fisted Tales and shit like that. Yeah, those are cool.
How about the G.I. Joe type of combat type
Sergeant
of
Rock.
Yeah, Sergeant
Yeah.
Rock. I was a big fan of that.
They're gonna make a movie, I think. Maybe I think James
really?
Gunn might do that with the
G.I.
DC
Joe.
movie. Oh,
It's kind of
they're trying to do something new. I think they're gonna cross it over with Transformers or something. I haven't read G.I. Joe in a long time. Rob Liefeld did a Snake Eyes comic that was kind of, I guess, a big deal. I haven't read it or anything. I used to like the toys, but we were poor, so I didn't have G.I. Joe. I had like one He-Man toy or something. What's the popular military comics right now? I don't know, man. G.I. Joe keeps changing publishers, so I don't even know anymore.
Really?
But I like that when Marvel used to publish it, it was awesome. Larry Hama.
I was a big fan of Joe Kubert.
Yes.
He was genius.
I think that if you don't like him, then you're a fool, Like Joe, Andy. He got the scuba school.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought of making a Maeda school? Yeah, like a manga school.
Yeah, manga school.
Started doing like a Maeda University.
Once I was principal of that manga school. Once,
Oh, really?
just once.
Oh, I didn't know that.
For a short period of time.
Oh, was it supposed to be a short time or?
But I'm not that kind of type.
Oh,
I'm the loose cannon,
Yeah,
nasty language.
Yeah. Did they fire you? Did you get shit canned from the manga school? Dude?
Okay. Thank you for coming today.
Oh, thank you for having me.
And you enjoy Tokyo life, Osaka life, whatever the Japanese culture.
Oh yeah, I hope to come back sometime. This has been a dream. I've never seen such beauty, and everything is nice. I don't know. I mean, obviously, if I was here longer, I would get to see like, Tokyo Vice or whatever.
Okay. Bye now. Bye.